Alright, hey, this is Bryan from the Casual Try Hard podcast, and after a long week in the content mines, we are back with another Kaldheim Premier Draft here on Arena. So let's see if we get anything good in this first pack, and of course I have it in the weird setting here. I don't know if this is good in draft. Frostauger, like you've got to be the snow deck. It's probably just Poison the Cup. Probably the best card here. Is there anything else that like strikes me? No, it's Poison the Cup. So we take Poison the Cup. We pass in a snow-covered swamp, like if we were trying to kind of force ourselves into snow, which I tried the other day and it did not go well. So let's just take Poison the Cup. Right, what is this? Make some nerds. Make copies of nerds. So Trickster God's Heist. I got totally annihilated by this the other day. And so like I'm kind of leaning towards it, though it is gold. This card's really good. Snow Island kind of makes me blue anyway. So I want to take the Trickster God's Heist, see where we go from here. There's no just black card that makes me want to stay black, though Skull Raid is good. And so this at least keeps me on black. Hey, are we playing Constructed? Can we trickery people? Invoke the Divine. Like, I think Bind the Monster is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Like, you can play one and not, like, be embarrassed. I might just take this Snowland here. Fixes my colors, leaves me a little open for snow. This, like, if I get some random, like, duels that are red, I would put it in my deck for sure. But it's not worth, like, taking it now when getting red would be too difficult. Alright, this pack, what we got going on here? I think this is reasonable. I think Way Down is fine. And there's nothing else here. Black. The only other thing I'm considering is Behold the Multiverse. Like, I'm not necessarily blue. So I'm just going to take Turgid Shadow. If we end up in a more controlling deck, it works really well. Like, we don't have a lot of creatures. We can, like, get a 2-for-1. We can try to set up a 2-for-1 where we might kill some so-so creatures from our opponent and then snag their good creature. Or their 2 good creatures. Invasion of the Giants, like, this push, like, it's another color. Frost Peak Yeti is fine. This guy being a shapeshifter and like turning on your giant stuff is something that like blows my mind. I hadn't realized it until the other day. Like I don't think right now I don't feel like I'm the kind of deck that like takes advantage of Kennel Master. Like I could take this and try to be Grixis. Like that seems super greedy. Because like I could definitely end up not playing it. Like I feel like regardless I'll end up playing this. Or I could just say I don't want to take a super off color Snowland. So I'm just going to take the Draugr Recruiter here. Giant's Amulet is good. Again, Way Down. So I'm going to take Giant's Amulet. So you notice here, no Snowland. So someone might be trying to like carve out their spot in the snow deck pretty hard right now. I say that and then there's a Snowland. So is Wither Crown or Snow Covered Island? I think we just take Wither Crown. So I am more apt to play these like if it was like black white, then I would play it. But right now, not about that life. I don't think I'm the 2 spell deck. It might just be the Grim Draugr. Though there is a chance I end up in Esper. And this is kind of a free roll. I don't know. Like, the Draugr stands a better chance of ending up in my deck It's going to take the Grim Draugr, which is sad. Let's see. A whole bunch of nothing. I'm going to take Disdainful Stroke. Like, one of those isn't embarrassing. Iron Verdict if we're like Esper. Run Ashore is fine. Just a 2/2 for 2. Like, we need some creatures in the early game, so let's do that. So there's the rare draft pick, because I'm going to do this in standard. There's a land that, if I end up red, works well. And then there's another 2/2. I think I'm going to just take the land and see where we end up. None of these cards are going to make my deck. I'll take the Run Amok. I'll take the Oracle. I'll take the Omen's Path. Again, I'm not going to play it. And then the Dual Cast. Not going to play that. Alright. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got Raven's Warning, Rise of the Tide, Vengeful Reaper. I thought this was the black one for a second. I was really excited. But it's the green one, so probably not about that life. So I'll probably just take the Vengeful Reaper. Like, I'm really not blue right now. Like, I could kind of pivot into anything. Because, I mean, if you look at it, I'm like, I've got 3 blue cards. I'm basically just black. So, Wither Crown, how many Berserkers do I have? I have 1 right now. This guy's a Berserker. It's my Angel Berserker. Or is it Cleric? I think I'm just going to take this. I mean, this card just lets you grind people out. So we're going to take that. White-blue land. Another Great Hall. Like, again, I'm not committed to being blue at all. We can... So we can Behold the Multiverse. That's probably a reasonable pick and pushes more towards blue. We could white-black land. Same problem as before. Snow Swamp. We're just going to Behold the Multiverse. I think this pushes us more towards getting our second color. So Rune, Armory, Invoke. So we don't have a ton of snow lands. Like, this guy's great, but I haven't really committed to the snow plan. So I'm just going to take a Wither Crown. Like, just a little bit of removal is fine. I guess I take another Wither Crown. I mean, we might just be like trying to find idiots to win at the game at the end. So I don't have enough snowlands. Like, in a 2-mana 1/2 is not good enough. Same here. Like, if I had like 6 or 7 snowlands, maybe. Same with this. I think I just take this Flash guy. It's not great, but nothing else really speaks to me here. If I take this, I really want to find like a little bit of red mana for the deck. I can take another Draugr. Again, like, I have no way to activate it. I'm going to take another of these with the hope of maybe getting a little bit of red fixing to be able to use it. Alright. I think I'm going to take the Mistwalker. Card just lets you, like, close games quickly. Well, alright. 2/2 for 2. Why not? So I don't want the red land, the red snow land, to activate my Skullkarn just because it's just a colorless land to actually cast spells. Dogged Pursuit. Alright, a way to, like, just slow the game down. This pack is utter garbage. Like, I'm not a Village Rites deck. Not a Demonic Gift deck. Yeah, none of these cards are for me. I'll take the pick. Because there's like a non-zero chance I could play it. I'm going to take the uncommon just for Vault Progress, because, like, why not? Hey, away. Power and toughness to win the game. More Vault Progress. This hobby's not cheap. Okay, there's that. Golden pick. Alright, so this guy is not the best. Frost Augur, I don't have enough snow permanents. So Skull Raid could be interesting. How many creatures do I have? 9. And this is probably fine. So I'll take that. I'll just take another Turgid Shadow. Like, we might just be on the you sack 2 creatures plan a lot. Like, not play out a lot of our creatures. And then just try to get them with Turgid Shadow. Just try to, like, set up 2-for-1s all the time. I mean, we're basically just a pile of removal. So these lands might not make it. Like, I think I would need to see, like, 3 duels that make it work. Alright, so Snow-Covered Swamp is interesting because we need a few snow lands for our Grimdraugr. But this is just fine. Like, the 4/4 Menace is just good enough. So the Draugr might only have one thing to activate it right now, which is rough. I got totally annihilated by this. I was like at 15 and then I was at dead. It was awful. I'm just gonna take Augury Raven. That's fine. Part of me wanted Invasion of the Giants, but like I'm way too far from making that work. We're gonna behold some multiverses here. Green white, like the worst possible duel for me. Frost Yeti, I guess, probably make the team. Probably another Draugr. Nothing to write home about, but I can get the job done. I'm going to take another Giant's Amulet. Alright. Frost Augur, not playing it though. Just, take the uncommon again. So, someone was definitely in the snow deck. Right? Like, we didn't see a ton of snowlands. There was a few chances for us to take some. I'm not gonna lie. We got no red fixing, so the Skullkarn is not gonna be played. So we're kind of like blue-black control-ish. We have just some randomy stuff. We have a few Berserkers to make the Avenger not embarrassing. I'm going to take one way down. Like, just one. Like, you don't have to cast it right away. Bind the monsters, like, just snagging something small early in the game. Or setting up, like, turn 3 foretell something and then, like, get a blocker out of the way for later on. I think this is fine. Broken Wings, whatever. Another uncommon. Alright, and then that guy. Sure. I don't know how much better that is than like a Draugr for like a 3-drop. I did not pay attention to my curve at all, so let's see how this turned out. Oh hey, mono 4-drops. Good job, me. Okay, so what are we trying to do here? So a lot of these foretell, so that's good. So this is actually kind of a 5-drop, yeah. So Arena, sadly, isn't really a fan. Oh, it is. There we go. So those are really 5-drops. My mana is whatever. So what can we cut? We have 8 cards, too many. So we can cut a bind. We can probably cut. This is also like a 5-drop. So, yay, mono 5-drops. Dream Devour's fine. I don't think I need the Daring Thief. I need the Frost Yeti. Or this, really. Alright, we're down to cutting 4 cards, so what are we looking at for deck composition here? Like, I have a tendency to play, like, lower creature counts, which isn't always the best. So these 5 equipments, or where are they at? Artifacts. These 3 equipments are all creatures. So I'm at like 15 creatures right now. Even though it doesn't like look like it. And then these auras are removal. And so like I feel like I need to cut a few more creatures. Like this is probably bad. But I need some, well, I'll have stuff to do on 3, even if it's like foretell. So let's cut both of these. It's probably my worst creature. That does cut my Berserker count down. So I have 1, 2, that doesn't count itself. That's 3. 3 whole Berserkers. So that doesn't probably do a ton. So now this gets us to 12 creatures. And see, again, the enchantments are creatures. So no, the equipment are creatures. It's my 1 sorcery. Oh, my way down. Way down might not be the best since I have such a low creature count. But, so that could go. Because I'm not going to have a ton of creatures in the graveyard. So, like, my 2-drop spot is basically all filled with foretell stuff. And then, yeah, I'm going to try to use Turgid Shadow as, like, an early Wrath. To, like, snag 2 of their creatures, like, not commit a lot to the board. And then go from there. So let's see how this turns out. Dale cakes. Yummy. Alright, so I got notes on my last video that I need to be a little more animated, so we'll see how we go here. Alright, so green, whatever. So I'm gonna play this on blue, I guess. Don't think it really matters, but play it on blue. Okay, so I guess I'm on like the pseudo lead time plan. Like, I don't know, 95% this is the 3/3 that draws a card. Oh my god. Boom! Look at that. Well, I mean, it's not that hard because it always is. It's always that card. I think I block here because I feel like I'm going to have more long game staying power. They missed a land drop. Like, if they have a trick, like, they're going to get it soon, going to get me with it sooner or later. And they didn't. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to double foretell here. I'm going to foretell this and the 2/3. So I don't have a ton right now to do. Okay, they're in a bad way. So we're gonna just bring the beats with this. And then I think the plan is to behold on their end step. Alright. So I'll let theirs resolve. Because there's like no 1-mana counter I have to worry about. So they had to land on top. Wow. Okay, they were missing a whole color. Okay. So I have 6 mana next turn. So I think I can do better than the 2/2. But I'll take the removal spell. Okay, that was way better than the... than a 2/2. So we play the Draugr, and we hold up the Disdainful Stroke, and we try to catch their... Oh, they have to discard the hand size. Whew. This is not good for them. So yeah, so we're going to hold the Draugr. We're going to play the Draugr, hold up the Disdainful Stroke, have a clear board, get to attack, pick up my 3/3 next turn. I mean, if they like play a 3-drop or whatever, it probably doesn't matter. If it does matter, I can just kill it. So, all right, come on. All right, cool. So land. I don't think there's anything they can do. So if they play a 4, I mean, they discarded a 4. Like, they might not have another land drop, which is unfortunate for them. Okay, there's their land. Okay, I thought that might be bad. I'm just gonna counter it. I don't want them to draw a card. I mean, I've got to get value off of this Disdainful Stroke, and I'm probably not going to do better than that. Alright, so they just bounce that. That's fine. Alright, that's like the best you could do. Alright, so we're going to get in there again. Guy. And then I'm going to foretell this. Like, pseudo shields down, but it shouldn't matter. Like, we're in a fine spot. Like, I don't know if they can play. I guess, like, the 3 or the 4 blue spells, like the thing I worry about, the, like, bounce the thing, put on top of my library. Sure. So, you can put a 1-drop into play. Oh! Well then. Yeah. No good. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, son. You've got to go. Do I want to Dream Devour now? Probably not. This is probably not his time. I think Giant's Amulet is fine, like a 4/5. Hexproof is fine. So we're gonna bring the beats. I get back a bird. We're going to foretell a bird. There we go. So, like, they only put in a 1-drop. I think they might be realizing, oh, they get their scry. I thought they were going to be like, oh, I guess this isn't as good as I thought. I know. And if they play anything too crazy, I can just, like, swap control of it with something. with my Trickster God thing. Alright. This thing has been a total beating in the past. A total and complete beating. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring the beats. Like, on some level, they can't... Like, they know I have a 3/3 flyer. Awesome. So they know I have a 3/3 flyer, so they can't just take the 3. No, I'm just going to make... I'm just going to make a 4/5 hexproof. And we're going to see if that is good enough. It was good enough. I mean, they didn't do anything for, like, ever, but, you know, you take those, right? Your deck looks real good when, again, your opponent does nothing. Alright, match 2, doing it up. So, I mean, that was a fine game. They came back a little bit towards the end. So, Behold, Threat, and a Wither Crown. And then something to do towards the mid-game. Yeah, this is fine. As they play, like, a 2/1. So this is less fine now. Just saying, less fine. Alright. Sorry. Alright, I guess we're just gonna Wither Crown this. Right, like, they want to keep using their turns to, like, make 1/1s. They do. Oh my god. Okay. Do they have the, like, go wide spell? Like the +1/+1 or +2/+1 to your team? Like, why would you, like, keep an 0/1? Like, unless you just need the body or the fact that it's going to generate you bodies. Like, I thought they were just going to sack it. Alright, I mean, Galaxy Brain plays, maybe? I don't know. Right, well then I'm going to play, like, a 1/4. Oh, is it an aura you control? Or just an aura? It's enchanted aura equipped, so... Interesting. Like, I've kind of, like... turned on their own uncommon. Great. So now they kill it and it goes back to their hand. Wow. Wow. Okay. Alright. We didn't see that one coming. Whew. Alright, we got God. So yeah, it was a Galaxy Brain play. My brain not big enough to see the lines within lines, man. That was painful. Dear God. I'm just gonna take 2. Whatever. I don't want to get run amucked. Like, I don't think it's worth it right now to, like, risk that. So I think I Behold and, like, hold up Disdainful Stroke for whatever that foretold thing is. I think that makes the most sense. Because I can... And I can hold up activation of my 1/4. That's so weird that this isn't, like, enchanted with an aura that you own or something. It's just like an aura. Huh? You don't say. Cool. Cool. Alright, so we're going to not draw 2 lands. We did it! Alright, so what do we want to do here? I think we're going to play just Big Dumb Idiot and not attack. So they run their 6-2 into Big Dumb Idiot. Then they equip, and like their goal is to try to like just grind me out with the 2-2. Which, I can respect. Right, they're trying to grind me out with coal. I think they have Run Amok. I don't think I have a block that doesn't just get me killed by Run Amok or +2/+1. Like, this is if they have +2/+1, the way I can, like, actually trade with something. I'll take a ton of damage, but I'll actually trade with something. Okay. Could have been worse. Alright. Yeah, my sack 2 creatures thing's looking pretty abysmal right now with, jeez. Yeah. Sack 2 creatures is really bad when your opponent just is like playing a bunch of garbage. Like, it doesn't do a whole lot. Alright. So we're gonna foretell this. Keep up Disdainful Stroke. Just in case. Okay, maybe I should have killed Cole, but there's a chance it was an extra one in their hand. So I don't know. Like, I guess I still take a bunch of damage there. So we are going to block here. So how can I block and not die? So this tramples over for 1. If I do this, right? Yes, or 2. Trampled over for 2 if I try to kill it. So I can't try to kill it. So block. Do they have the trick? Sure. Oh, jeez. Alright, this has just been... I've just been brutalized. It's awful. Yeah, my sack 2 things does not do a whole lot of good when they're just making idiots. Yeah, if I could have had my Disdainful Stroke up to make 2 2/1s, I would have been fine, but it was not the case. I don't think there's anything I can draw. Yep. Alright. Got run over. I know. Just didn't line up well. Like, having the Disdainful Stroke to get the token maker would have been good, but I was in a situation where I had to play the 4/5. I mean, I think it was just, like, super unfortunate that they had I could, like, take care of my enchantment-based removal spell and just, like, redraw the card. Like, that was just unfortunate. Alright. We're just gonna play this. Or Foreteller. Like, I'm not in a hurry. Like, I would like them to play a couple creatures. Just the first 2 creatures they play, just make them sack them and just call it a day. So with that in mind, we're going to foretell this as well, with the hope that we can Dogged Pursuit and then blow them out when they play like 2 spells or something. When they play 2 creatures. So like, I would really like to draw a land here. Just because. Like, just to keep hitting my land drops is important. Here Okay, it feels like they're doing a whole lot of nothing. So since this has flash, and this is an instant, I'm gonna hold up, like, flash in the 3/2 end of turn, because they don't do anything. Sure. Like, that card could not matter less if it had to. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Like, I don't have time. Like, I don't want to just sit back when they're missing land drops and do nothing. Okay, we're just smashing here. They're not gonna block. Oh, okay. Okay. So, do I want to... What do I want to do here? I'm just gonna... I'll just let this trade... I thought I was letting a trade happen, but I was horribly mistaken, apparently. Okay, that was shocking. It was a shocking turn of events that a trade did not happen there. No. Like, now you want to trade? I am confused. Alright. So you let me get in for 3 last time. Or last turn. And then you decided that was a bad deal this time? Alright. Come on, play a creature. Just play something. Okay. Okay, they have their other color mana. Play... Are you just gonna, like, spend your turn doing this? Like, I feel super okay about this. Fine. Okay. What? I'm just gonna play a 2/2. See if that, like, draws anything out. Because, like, I'm confused. Like, this 1/2 cannot possibly go the distance. Alright, that's fine. Alright, so maybe they have the Skull Raid, and probably maybe a Demon Bolt as their foretell cards. But if I lose to this stupid 1/2, like, I retire, I guess? Like, whatever. Alright. So this can't die to Demon Bolt. And they can't attack with their 1/2. So we're just going to do this. We're going to be shields down with the Disdainful Stroke. But if they do play the Innersturm Predator or whatever, the vampire dragon thing, like, I can make them sack it with the both players sack 2 creatures, so it wouldn't be great, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. And then I just play another 4/5. Or a 4/4. So this has been awkward. Sure. That card's an abomination at this point. What did they get rid of? Here. Sure. Let's see what they do here. Like, I think they try to, like, block so they can draw cards off of this, and then I poison the cup. Cool. Okay. Seems reasonable. I don't know what's going on now. So are they trying to race me? Like, I don't think they can race me. I really don't. Like, I kind of feel like we're 0% on this racing me idea. Like, especially with the haste flyer. Like, I can do 6 next turn. We're gonna village rights. Man. This dude's taking forever. Sure. Get rid of a Magda. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to poison the cup now. So they don't get a card. Double Wither Crown. Seems good. Alright. So am I going to have to cast this? So if I don't have to cast this, I can play this and try to close the game out next turn, but again, shields down on Disdainful Stroke. So I'm just going to pass the turn. Like, they're not in a good way right now. That's fine. That is fine. So I was right about the Demon Bolt. Look at me go. Woohoo. What are we... They're checking their graveyard for something. Oh, they might have the bring back 2 things. Dear gosh. We're trying to make a video here, people. Come on, let's go. What is even over here? So, Berserker, they could get back these 2. They could get the 2 rares. Alright. Come on, let me get paid on my... Sure. Sure. Okay, probably another Demon Bolt. Let's do that. Like, if it is a Demon Bolt, I don't want to play this into it. So I think I'm just gonna, like, pass the turn. Like, I know I have another way to get rid of the... Like, if they I guess they could keep the... Okay, they are gonna keep it. Okay. Like, that's not a wholly tenable situation. Like, eventually they're gonna have to not have it, not keep it. Okay. Okay. Cool. Real cool. Sure. Okay, we're gonna Wither Crown that. Alright. So I would like for them to sack their... Okay, that's not allowed to resolve. Okay. So they have to sack the 3/2. Okay. I assume. Okay. And they're gonna keep this because it lets them, like, still get in for 1. Alright. Yep. Mm-hmm. Sure. I guess I can keep exiling stuff. They have a Demon Bolt. Like, I've got to do something here, right? I hope I haven't, like, punted this away. Demon Bolt, right? Yep, okay. So we're both at 6. You're gonna... Okay, you sack that one. Alright, so... Other land. I go to 3. I might have been too greedy on this. Like, I thought they would actually play, like, a real creature at some point, which has just not happened. Alright, so it's gonna... Alright, so we're gonna go... Sack 2 creatures. Now I'm gonna play this, and I'm gonna go up to 4, which should be a reasonable enough buffer. Okay. Fine. Like, I'm assuming their last couple spells are just removal spells? Like, their last 2 cards are, like, removal spells, so... You know... But they do have the Draugr thing, where they get to bring back 2 creatures that share a type. Like, that's why they were looking through their graveyard before. So maybe I should have got rid of the... Did they get back? They got that? Oh, and the Berserker. Okay, so I'm in trouble now. So I go to 2. Yep. Then they play... So I get... There's 2 on my turn. Do they get to ping me? Oh, they do. Oh, no. Oh, no. Wow. Maybe I got too cute. Maybe I should have... Like, I thought they'd actually... Like, they just didn't have any real creatures. Like, I was worried about, like, an actual creature, and they just didn't have any. Like, I could have played my sack 2 things, like, way earlier on. Save myself a ton of life. Like, I'm just shocked that, like, wow. Just shocked. I lost to the 1-2. I guess I need to retire. Whew. Man. That was bad. I don't even know. Alright, so Behold, I'll definitely hit land. Alright, cool. Wither Crown to like deal with the creature if I have to. Sure. Alright, we're gonna foretell this. Not in a big hurry to cast it. Right, if they have a Demon Bolt, like, so be it. Oh, okay. They didn't just immediately kill it, so... Sure. There we go. I'm gonna just foretell this guy. So there's gonna come a point where I get to just like pay 4 mana, draw 4 cards, and just kind of fill back up. So I wanna. Oh, then they missed the land drop. Hey, we're doing it. All right. Let's get in. And then this. All right. I mean, it's just a 3/3. Like, no text because there's nothing in my graveyard. Sure. Sure, we traded 4 mana for 4 mana. Awesome. They have way more cards. Well, they have a few more cards than me, but it's not way more. Well, that's not going to do anything right now. So we're just going to attack. I'm not going to activate. I'm going to foretell this. Alright, we're going to end turn here. So we're going to at least cast 1 Behold, if not both. Alright. Yep. Alright, so we're going to 1 Behold. Do I want the giant thing right now? I'll keep this, just in case things go wonky. Let's see what else we draw here. Land. Do it again. Well, I don't need another one of those right now, I don't think. So bottom. Okay. Let's foretell this. Is there anything that punishes me for waiting on the poison in the cup? I don't think. He says soon to be blown out by something. Alright. I mean, I could just trade my 2/2 for it. Like, there's no reason to actually, like, use a real removal spell on it. Okay, the hammer's the issue, not the what's it called? Okay. Say blue. The hammer's the issue, not the creature that it's on. Alright, oh, island. Not what I was expecting. Sure. Right. I'm just gonna kill that. And we'll take the haste flyer. Alright, so this is on blue, right? Yeah, so I get to attack. I get one pump. Alright, let's do it to it. If they cast anything big, that's fine, I guess. Sure. Let's just attack here. Let's see what they're going to do. Alright. See what we got here. That's a yikes from me. Can't let that happen. I mean, they get to draw their card, but they're kind of they're not in a great spot. And, okay, they're not going to attack. Well, they would die. So I'm going to foretell this to give this some power. And then, could I do Dogged? If I foretold Dogged, they would have to block the... Well, what are they... We'll see what they do here. Alright, so if this gets through, Dogged Pursuit kills them. But they probably have like a poison in the cup or something. Sure. So they lose their blocker. We're gonna Dogged Pursuit. So now I have lethal in the air. And I don't think there's anything they can... I mean, yep. So I don't think there's anything I can do. They can hit the little concede button. Alright, we're 2-2. I'm not going to embarrass myself this video, so that's good. I mean, it's always the fear, right? So, 2-2, not bad. Alright, Wither Crown. I can Shadow. I have a bunch of stuff to foretell. I guess this is fine. Like, I need to hit my third land. but I have like safety valves if I don't. Alright, there's my third land. So I want to get the Fertel train going. And I want to wait to see what color I need to play with my Shimmer Veil. So we'll just hold off. So yeah, red, white again. Oh, come on. Come on. So now I'm kind of committed. I'm going to say black, since I have a double black card that I foretold. And I'm just going to foretell this. So there you go. So here I want them to like play multiple creatures. Like somehow like foretell a thing. Okay, that wasn't exactly what I wanted, but okay. It's kind of what I wanted and kind of not. So we're just gonna like basically 1-for-1 them. Right? They got their 2 creatures off their 1 card. So this was not quite the worst possible, but it was, I don't know, in the top like 10% of worst case scenarios. Alright. A 2/2. Cool. So are they like the double spell deck? I guess. Oh, that we're like a million miles from that. Let's just get rid of this. Like this, the giving haste guy is scarier than just the vanilla 2/2. Right? Like I can always trade with the vanilla 2/2 if I want. Which do I want? Like a clear board, I think favors me. Right, like if they don't have a follow-up here, there we go. I get to Dogged Pursuit. Right, and now the Turgid Shadow is good. Yeah, so do I play this? So I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna just try to like use it to trade or get some removal out of their hand. So when I eventually hit my lands and get to play my big 6-drop thing, sure. So this makes it base power. So it would still be a 2 something. So that's not the best. Oh, I mean, I get a 4/4 flyer out of the deal. So give me one of those. So the next one is exchange control of 2 target non-basic, non-creature permanents. Yep. Yep. Okay. So they control... Oh. So I'm going to take their sword that share a card type. So I can take their rune. So I'm just going to submit 0. Can I submit? Decline. Alright. So the rune is annoying. Alright. So they've got 2 cards left. So that is promising. a promising development. Again, I'm going to try to hold off. Okay. Okay, let's deal 3 and gain 3. Land. But it makes it smaller. It does not in any way, shape, or form like take care of the issue. It's still a 3/3. Yep. Alright, so I guess I'm priced into playing Hexproof Giant. Now this, again, shields down for the... Disdainful Stroke. But they might just be Demon Bolts. Alright, I'm gonna block. Like, if this is the double strike spell, like... Alright. It's fine. So we're in the same spot we were before, which I knew was a possibility. Alright, so that's one pump. Alright, so I could try to shrink this down again, but I'm just gonna pass. Alright, like, come on, play a creature. Thank you. Spend your mana to move the thing. Thank you. Go to combat. Kablooey! Kablooey! I said kablooey! Thank you. Alright. Do I want to be... I'm just going to play this. And I'm going to leave... Yeah, I'm going to stay shields up in case they draw something decent that I can Disdainful Stroke. Alright. Can't Disdainful Stroke that. Sure. Not blocking. Cool. Alright. My turn. Alright. Okay, so I can attack, put them to 6. I could actually put them to 4. Or I like... the 6 to 5. I just don't want to get double struck out of the game. Like that's the thing I'm worried about right now. Is +1/+1 and double strike. So what I can do maybe is I'll do this. And then Wither Crown this, and I can't get double. It makes it harder. Like it's like double strike card in exile and run amok, and like yo, what am I supposed to do? Okay, Demon Bolt, that's fine. Okay, so harder to get double struck out of the game. Like, can I draw a land so I can play my? Oh no! Come on! Come on! All right. 3/6? Is it 3/6 good enough? 3/7? Is a 3/7 good enough? What's your last card? Oh no, this kills my 3/7. Ah. Oh. Come on, pump it. Oh no! Am I dead? I'm not dead. I got lifelink? How am I not dead? Alright, Black has haste for some reason, Kappa? Boom! Whew! Whew, had a panic attack. Dear God. Dear God, just like red-white decks everywhere. So many attackers. Alright. Alright, hey, the rune of speed on the stupid angel thing was a lot. A lot. Alright. Okay, good news is we're at 50%. Not where I wanted to be, but we are at 50%. Whew. Whew. Traumatized, dog. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. No good. No good. So we ended at 3, so our enchantment kind of got us there. The Trickster God thing. Whew, thank you. Oh my. That was rough. If I would have lost to like another like aggressive deck. Alright, let's see here. Alright. Same plan. Try to get a 2-for-1 with this. And then like Behold. And just end up in like a nice spot. With like hopefully a clearish board. Yeah, I'm gonna foretell this first. I don't know why, like I didn't know there's a discard spell in the format. But I'd rather again with the red-white aggressive decks. Come on. Come on, this is not okay. Come on now. Because this is where you're supposed to like play a 3-drop. Play the 2 true flying angel. Fine. I accept these terms. I will hold up Disdainful Stroke in case they play a 4-drop I care about pre-combat. Do I take the damage here? I want to take the damage in case they play the 3/3 that gets bigger. Let's not give them any choices here. Alright. Sure. Alright. 4 or 5 hexproof, hold the ground. Keep me safe. So if it's run amok, I get to trade with that regardless. There we go. If I block the other way, like I just like sacrifice my guy to a run amok. Cool. Okay. So hopefully I have the ground locked up. Or, they'll just, like, draw a thing that gives their lifelink or flying. That's reasonable. So I need to find a flyer? I mean, I have them. Or I could draw 2 lands. That's the other option, is to draw 2 lands. That's good. That's good. So, like, yeah, I think I'm just dead to, like, a Battle Screech Angel, or a Battle Screecher, or whatever this thing is. A Battlefield Raptor. Sure. Sure. Seems wholly reasonable that you're at 33. Oh, dear God. Uh-huh. Sure. Alright, well, we got run by, like... And we got run by me not being aggressive enough against the red-black deck, and we just got run over by 2 red-white decks that had just pretty solid draws. So I think the deck was fine. Like, we got in a reasonable lane. Like, it seemed like we were in the right deck. Maybe I value this card a little too highly. I mean, you saw what it could do there, but I don't know, like 2-drop, 2-drop into 2-drop, 2-drop, 1-drop or whatever. Like, yeah, I don't know. So, well, that was it for this draft. Again, I think the deck was fine. Like, our sideboard, what was our sideboard? I'm so bad at, like, finding stuff here. Like, maybe, like, the Way Down could have been good, or we play the Skimfar Avenger, but, you know, otherwise I don't think there's anything... Like, if you would have told me I was going to play against, like, red-white 3 times, I'd probably play, like, Way Down, Bind the Monsters, and a few, like, lower drop creatures. But, yeah, no, I think the deck was fine. Well, that was a Kaldheim premiere draft. I'm Bryan from the Casual Try Hard podcast. If you like me, and you would like to hear the dulcet tones of my podcast partner, James, you can find us anywhere you listen to a podcast. Just search CasualTryHardMTG. You can find us on Twitter at CasualTryPod, Facebook, CasualTryHardMTG, YouTube at CasualTryHardMTG. I mean, if you're watching this video, thanks for finding us. I don't know, hit those like and subscribe buttons. Man, we're getting, like, legit here on this YouTube game. So, with that, I will catch you on the internets.